today we're gonna show you our favorite ways to make tiramisu.
I'll show you the basics of making a classic tiramisu.
A chocolate lovers if you prefer to skip the coffee.
And a beautiful, refreshing mango tiramisu if you're looking for something a little different.
Then at the end, we'll give each other's a try.
I love a classic tiramisu. I love espresso soaked ladyfingers. I love creamy mascarpone. The best. So let's get started. First, we're gonna make a classic Italian custard. Zabaglione, I've heard it a few different ways. It is 6 egg yolks, 2/3 granulated sugar. We're gonna be creaming the eggs and the sugar together. Okay, that looks nice. Next, we have our masala wine. It's a sweet masala, and it doesn't really overpower the dessert, so you're gonna drizzle 1/4 cup in. You want it to be thick before you put it on the simmering water. If it's boiling, that's no good. You're gonna cook your eggs. It should just be like just barely simmering. Now we're gonna pop this on, and we are gonna keep whisking. You have to keep whisking. So we're cooking the eggs so that they're safe to eat. Okay, look at that. This is a dessert in its own right. It's turned a nice pale yellow. It's nice and frothy. We're just gonna set it aside so it can cool. So now it's cooled, it's nice and thick. It's perfect to mix with the mascarpone because they both have to be the same temperature so that they don't start to break. So we're gonna add our mascarpone. You do not want to overbeat mascarpone. It will curdle, then you'll have to start all over again. So fluffy, look at this, it's beautiful. So now I have a chilled bowl, and that really helps when you are whipping the cream. So I'm gonna add my vanilla bean paste. So we're gonna whip this to a stiff peak. Don't overmix, but don't under. Look at those stiff peaks. That's what you're looking for. It holds its shape, it's nice and fluffy. It's beautiful. Now we're going to fold in our beautiful mascarpone mixture into our cream. And it's a very satisfying texture to fold together. Such a nice texture. I have brewed some espresso, so 1.5 cups. I'm doing this in 2 bowls because I only like a little bit in a shallow bowl while I dip the ladyfingers, because you want to do it really quickly and not over soak the ladyfingers. So we have the rest of our masala wine. We're going to just pour a little bit in a shallow dish. I don't make the ladyfingers from scratch, and I've heard that they are not that hard to make. But again, if you're like me and you want to enjoy yourself during the holidays, just buy the ladyfingers at the store. They're very malleable, so you can squeeze that 8th one in. I first made tiramisu with my cousin one Christmas, and since then I've been using the same recipe. So we have our 2 rows of ladyfingers, and we are going to start layering. Now we made a good amount so that we could have nice thick layers. So the springform pan is great because it's a guide, and you can kind of even be messy inside of it. And then once it sets up in the fridge and you release the springform, you're still gonna get a beautiful cake. We're doing 3 layers in this tiramisu, and we're gonna put it in the fridge overnight. It's been overnight, it's nice and chilled, and see what we got. I love it. So I reserved some cream for decorating the cake. Now, if you can't do this, but you can because it's not that hard, put the whipped cream on top and spread it out nice and evenly. That can be its own decoration. We're gonna grate some chocolate on top. This is 60% cocoa, so it's not too sweet. And last, I like to add just a little bit of espresso onto the top, just so that you get another layer of espresso. And there you go, the classic tiramisu. It is everything you want in a classic dessert. I'm excited to see what the girls think.
Hey, I'm Ivanna. Raquel just showed you how to make a classic tiramisu, but we're gonna make one for chocolate lovers, so if you know someone or if you don't like coffee, this one's for you. I'm also gonna show you a hack to make it super easy and quick. We're gonna skip the whole traditional custard so Italians don't come for me, and we're just gonna use pudding mix. So the pudding mix is what's gonna give it that thick custard-like texture. So we're gonna add the pudding mix with milk. We're gonna mix this up until smooth and let it rest for a little bit so it thickens up. And we're gonna mix some cream cheese. You wanna use room temperature cream cheese so that it blends well and it doesn't form clumps when you mix it with the chocolate. And we're gonna use a hand mixer to get it fluffy and airy. So once the cream cheese has gotten fluffy, we're gonna fold in the pudding. It is fully set. We're coming back in with a hand mixer. A little fun tiramisu fact for you guys. Someone in Italy decided to make a 6,646 pound tiramisu. They broke the world record, so congratulations to that person or people. Probably fed the whole village. Okay, this is all done. If I were to tell someone this was real custard, they would probably believe me. Traditionally, the custard has freshly whipped cream, but we're using whipped topping. And you're gonna gently fold. So what I did is I brewed some hot cocoa and put it in the fridge so it's cooled, it's ready. If you wanna make it a mocha, you can always add a shot of espresso. So we're gonna dip our lady fingers in. You don't want the chocolate to be hot because it will destroy the cookie. And you're gonna wanna start assembling them in a pan like this. So quick, 1, 2, and then flip them over. We got the first layer of ladyfingers, so now we're gonna add half of the chocolate cream mixture. Make sure to evenly spread the mixture. And now we go on to add a second layer of ladyfingers. And we're gonna repeat the process and add the leftover cream. And again, you're gonna evenly coat the ladyfinger layer. We're gonna put this in the fridge overnight so the cookies soften and everything sets together, and this is gonna be amazing tomorrow. Okay, so she is set, and like I said, this is a chocolate lover's dream because we're gonna add even more chocolate. So we're gonna add mini chocolate chips all over the tiramisu. Make sure to cover the whole thing. And the last thing we're adding more chocolate. We're gonna drizzle chocolate all over this beautiful and easy tiramisu. And we're done. It's perfect for Valentine's Day or, you know, just your average Wednesday night. I can't wait for Hanna and Raquel to try this and see what they think. I want to know if they can guess that there's pudding mix in this.
I'm obsessed with making variations, and so this is going to be a delicious, bright mango tiramisu. And you can make it any time of year. You don't need fresh mango, but you can still get the taste of summer. We're gonna start with the cream filling, and of course this is going to be mango flavored as well. I know how to read this word very well. I never say it right. Mascarpone? Okay, I do know how to cook. Mascarpone, which is so creamy and rich and velvety. We're just gonna whip it so it's nice and fluffy. We've got this mango puree. You can buy this or you can use frozen mango and make your own puree. So if mangoes are not in season, you can still make this. Powdered sugar and a little vanilla. We're gonna get this just mixed together. While I love traditional, I don't like giving my kids coffee. They really don't need it. So fruit is great. This is just some heavy cream. I'm gonna get this just whipped to soft peaks. Even if you don't like tiramisu, I highly recommend this dessert because it tastes totally different, but the amazing texture is still there. So fun fact about tiramisu, there is a restaurant in England that has a drawer full of tiramisu. This is the perfect texture. We've got soft peaks. It looks so creamy and smells amazing. All right, time to soak the ladyfingers. So I have some mango juice. And since we're all adults here, I'm gonna cut the sweetness a little bit with a dash of orange liqueur. But if you don't want to add this, you could also do a little bit of lime juice to cut some of that sweetness. Whisk this together. If I were to guess how old tiramisu is, I would say 150 years old.
Invented around in the 1960s, 70s.
Oh.
It was popularized in the 80s and 90s.
So I was off by like 100 years. I first had tiramisu as a little kid, and I remember being absolutely horrified when I found out it had coffee in it. I thought I had broken a law. All right, we're gonna finish up this layer, get it nice and smooth. And this is going to go in the fridge overnight. If you do have fresh mango and you really want to torture yourself, make a rose. So this is mango cut very thin. I'm just going to fan it out. Okay, then we're gonna bring this in and swoop the bottom around. Okay, I lost some. And if you lose a little on the way, just bring it back to where it belongs. Mango rose. It is so visually beautiful to add a final thin layer of mango puree on top. Add as many roses as you want. I think all roses need leaves. So I'm gonna do just a little bit of mint. There we go. And the best part of today is I don't only get to try one, I get to try 3. So let's see what everyone thinks of this.
You guys, great job.
This is so different, and I want to try them all.
Dig in, you guys. Tell me what you think.
It's so fluffy.
Oh my gosh, my bite is so...
Pretty good.
I don't know what to say. It's so
fluffy.
It's so fluffy. Like, it's just airy deliciousness.
Kind of like a dangerous dessert. Because I could just keep going.
That's cake.
Is it like a mousse?
You could call it that.
Cream cheese?
You could say that.
Is there cream cheese in it?
It is pudding mix.
What?
What?
I want that recipe.
It's generally, it's so easy to do.
It's so fluffy.
It is. Very
Wow.
different than yours, of course.
Wow.
Oh god.
That is so good. That tastes a little bit like pie.
It does.
Also like mango sorbet.
Ooh.
I was getting mango sorbet vibes.
Yes.
Please let us know in the comments which one of these you would want to try. Could be all of them too. And let us know if there's any other food you want to see different versions of. And we will Tiramisu you until the next video. I'll see myself out.